Hi submarine friends. Well, I'm happy to report that today I'm officially back to work on my diesel submarine. Oh, I'm ready to retire. I can tell you that was a long haul doing that job. But anyways, I'm back in the shop working on this, so I'm really happy. So I've decided to make a few changes. Number one, the hydraulic tank that was in the submarine before, I didn't like it. It took up too much space, and I don't need a very large hydraulic tank because the hydraulic tank in a hydraulic system is designed a certain size for cooling purposes and for differences in volume. So if you've got hydraulic cylinders, there's a big volume change moving all those cylinders. But in my case, the volume never changes other than from temperature change. So I'm able to run a really small hydraulic tank now, and because my hydraulic motor is in the water, in really cold water, I have no cooling issues whatsoever. In fact, I may have to go to a lighter oil because it's going to cool so well. So that I actually already did that last weekend. So another thing I've done, I've removed the air compressor pump and the electric clutch that drove that pump. Just too much stuff back there. It's just too complicated, too busy, too messy. I don't like it. So that's gone. In the place of the clutch pulley, I put a new pulley that's just a mechanical pulley that drives a new alternator that'll be here in a couple of days, 110 amp, 12 volt alternator. So that's driven off the back of the engine now, so it's right out of the way, creating more space in the engine compartment. Another thing, I've removed the electric hydraulic drive. So the electric motor drove a pump, which sent oil to the same motor. That's eliminated now. Again, too complicated, too busy. I'm going to put electric thruster motors on this. I already have some. I know how well they perform. I know how fast the sub will go because I've used them so many times already. So that's another change. I'm also going to put electric solenoid valves on the ballast tanks just because it's quick. I want to get this in the water. I want to get it in the test pool in a matter of a couple or 3 weeks. And I want to get it in White Swan Lake so I can do surface trials, cooling trials, everything to do with the diesel motor. Maybe we'll even dive it, we'll see. So normally I would put manual valves on, but that means machining fittings, welding it all in, takes a lot of time, a lot of work. So that's stuff I can do in the winter. So I'm just going to throw these solenoid valves on. I just have to make an electric penetrator, easy peasy. Let's see, what else am I doing? I think that's it for changes right now, which is quite a few changes. One thing that did happen, the other day I sold my deep worker submarine. I sold it in 12 hours and I got over asking price. So that's kind of nice. So now I got a bunch of money burning a hole in my pocket. So no more being Mr. Cheap on this project. So yeah, that's it. Tomorrow I'm going to finish hooking up the hydraulics that I've modified. And we'll just carry on moving forward. I got to take the whole upper decks off and the sail off so I can install my windows in the conning tower, and my water-cooled exhaust valve has to be put together, which is a pretty quick job. So I really think I can have this in the test pool in a matter of a couple of weeks. I might be jinxing it. I shouldn't say that. We got to get the front window in. That's all pretty quick. So it's coming together really good now. I just got to get back to work, and now I've got the time. So until tomorrow, ciao.